What up, man? It's your boy Chris, Unbias Review, checking in. About to continue my series of giving you the battle rapper and their wins and losses as I see them. I just watched the X Factor and Rich Dollar's battle a little while ago, so I figured it's only right that I went ahead and did X Factor since he been kind of doing his thing recently. I know he started in Grind Time and some other stuff like that, but I'm not gonna really get into those battles. He battled, X is a vet. He's been around like 10 years doing this shit, so he's been battling for quite a long time, and he got a few battles in Grind Time. I'm not gonna really get into him because some of the people he battled aren't really worth mentioning, so I won't too much stay on that. I'll just start off to when he hit URL pretty much, and he has like 4 battles on URL, or 5 actually, so I'm gonna get into him. X Factor versus Cortez. I don't really like Cortez, to be honest with you. He's like a battle rapper I don't really care much about. I mean, he's not trash or nothing, but I mean, he's not trash, but at the same time he just don't do nothing for me. This battle, I got it 2-1 Cortez, and the only reason why I feel that way is because X Factor choked in the first round, and as far as I was concerned, he was winning that round prior to him choking. He choked like about 2 minutes into the round, so he didn't even finish his round, but he was kind of winning that battle. He was kind of winning that round, and it's like the choke caused Cortez to win the round, and then I thought they split the next 2. So that's the way I have it. 2-1 Cortez won that battle, in my opinion. Some people, I was looking at the comments, some people still feel like X Factor won despite the choke. And I mean, if you just take the choke out, he did have like more shit that hit harder than Cortez did to me. But a choke is a choke, so it is what it is. He pretty much just stopped, forgot his line, and just gave up the round. So that's kind of how I see that battle. He battled Tech 9. They're pretty much kind of the same people, except X Factor got more bars. But I mean, they're both animated. They both got good stage presence, and they're both funny as hell. But I really wasn't feeling Tech 9 in this battle. I thought X Factor beat him. Probably 2-1, if not 3-0 in this battle, but definitely 2-1. It was a pretty good battle, but it's hard to steal X Factor's thunder the way Tech 9 normally does in a battle, when he battle you and it's just like his stage presence just overwhelms you. It's hard to really do that with X Factor. It seemed like X Factor had the crowd too, and they was going at it, but X Factor just outbarred him, in my opinion. So I feel like he won this battle. Then comes he battled Suge next. That was a really good battle, man. That's also probably one of the best battles that you see on Smack. Suge first round was just crazy. X Factor went out, and he did really well too, but Suge had the energy, he had the crowd, and his first line when he was like, when I got out of jail, everybody told me that, the Midwest ain't losing, and then he was like, so I something, I go in the Midwest cruising, and he started talking about all them battle rappers. I pulled out my Calico, I hit this, I hit X Factor, I hit this, I hit all Hitman, I do this. Like he was basically naming Verb, Hitman, Calico, and some other people, Big T, and he said he ended it with, "I'ma silence this Midwest movement," and it would kind of rhyme with the whole Midwest losing. And that bar just set up the stage for his whole first round. He had a great first round. I thought round 2 was kind of like I thought Surf won round 2 also, or maybe it was kind of close to a tie. I'm not really sure, but I might edge that to Surf as well. Round 3 was definitely X Factor as far as I was concerned. X Factor in round 3, he came with the whole using other people's battle ways. Like he started rapping like Verb and rapping like Arsenal, so I felt like he gave a good performance in round 3. But Sue Surf overall had a better performance in this, and he won this battle, and it's probably like one of Surf's best victories, to be honest with you. But it's like the best I saw Surf do, and you know, he was pretty damn good in this battle. I think I'm trying to remember one of the lines I like. Oh, he tripped me out in this battle when he was like, "What do you think of what do you think of X?" Meaning like X Factor. What do you think of X? And then he said, "Oh, hugs and kisses." And the good thing about that line is that a lot of people on emails and text messages, they'll put XO at the end, which means hugs and kisses. So he said, "What do you think of X? Oh, hugs and kisses." And that phrase just went really good. That phrase, that shit went over a lot of niggas' heads, but I caught that shit. So I definitely thought X Factor lost to Surf. Then he goes to Summer Madness. He battles DNA next. Puts on a crazy round 1. Basically was predicting the shit DNA was gonna say, as far as you're probably gonna say, when I go to hello, I'm not saying gracias. Like, and DNA do that. He try to take your bars and he flip them around and try to tell you how your bars didn't mean what you said that they mean. So he predicted that shit. Just had a great performance at Summer Madness. It's almost like X Factor won this battle 3-0 versus DNA. But DNA had a great round 1 too, by basically saying he was old as shit, and he knew Smack when he was Slap, and he knew Young Ill when he was straight. Like, that shit was fun. That shit was funny as hell. But so if you had to give DNA a round, you could give him round 1. He definitely lost the next 2 though, and X Factor basically won that battle 2-1. But that battle to me was kind of the battle that really put X Factor on the map, in terms of, like, for whatever reason, like, niggas was really feeling him after the Surf battle. Even though I think he lost the Surf battle, but niggas was feeling him. He came into the DNA battle, he was just controlling the crowd at Summer Madness. I don't know if it's because his battle was so early, the crowd was into it, or what, but he put on a great show at Summer Madness, so he won that. Then he battled, obviously, Rich Dollaz next. He killed Rich Dollaz, to be honest with you. I thought Rich Dollaz did have a good round 2 with the whole over offensive lineman, you'll be the first and 1 down or some shit like that. Was a hot line, but he just killed him in round 3. Like, just with the whole priority shit, and that's like a good thing that he does, really. Like, he didn't kind of like master it. And I mean, honestly, he can do that priority shit with every battle rapper, because every battle rapper got like some shit that they could be doing, or some shit that they should be doing, or he can, or something that they did in a battle that he can flip. So it's just kind of like, you know, DNA, it was the tooth. Rich Dollaz, it was kind of like how you take too long to set up your bars. I mean, he could do A-Verb and do his hair. He can do Big T and do his weight. Like, he can just do so many things about a battle rapper with that priorities, that nigga do that shit and set it up good, you probably gonna lose that round. Like, that nigga kind of got a bona fide way to win a round every battle, because that priority shit is just, niggas like fucking with that shit. So Rich Dollaz obviously choked in round 1, and pretty much that was the battle. After that, he put on a good round 2. After the choke, he did well, but he just didn't do as well as the X Factor. So I got X Factor 3-0 in that battle. Now, I like X Factor a lot. He's a good battle rapper. He got bars. He's animated. He's funny. But realistically, though, this is the same thing I be feeling about Calico when I did the Calico breakdown. Who has X Factor beaten? Like, who has he beaten? You look at Cortez, he choked against Cortez. But even if he would have beat Cortez without the choke, then you can say, okay, he beat Cortez. Wow, that ain't shit. Then you beat DNA. Okay, DNA is a good battle rapper, but not a great one. He has the ability to be a great one because he can freestyle and he got bars, but he don't always bring it in a battle. So he's not really like, if I was doing top 10, DNA's not in my top 10 personally. So DNA's out of here. So then you look at, okay, you beat Tech 9. Now the way Tech 9 has been doing lately, that's looking like a good victory for you, because a lot of niggas fuck with Tech 9, they like him a lot, and I feel like you won that battle. So out of Sue Surf, DNA, Tech 9, and Cortez and Rich Dollars, you basically beaten Tech 9, DNA, and Rich Dollars. I think you lost to Surf and you choked against Cortez. So all honesty, you haven't really beaten anybody. I fuck with you, I like you a lot, but like you didn't kind of like the last two battles with DNA and Rich Dollars, none of those niggas are in my top 10. So you kind of been beating up on dudes that are like second tier battle rappers as far as I'm concerned. So as much as I want to put X really high, I gotta look at his level of competition. If he had beat like a Big T or a Young Ill or a Hollow the Don or some shit like that, and I can say, wow, he didn't really took down a big name, but, or A Verb or somebody like that, but he really hasn't. I think he's supposed to be battling Charlie Clips, put out a blog saying that he would battle him if he didn't lose to Rich Dollars. So maybe that'll be the next battle. I think that'll be he needs a big battle. Like he gotta battle somebody big, because right now, even in Detroit, you look like you under Calico. And I actually like you better than I like Calico. Like I think just you're more well-rounded and you keep me more entertained than Calico do. But Calico, he just like, he didn't been going like up that ladder, of that battle rap ladder so fast, and you've been in the game for so long that people forget about you, and they didn't put Calico way up here. And it's like, you know, you need a big battle to put you on the map. Unbiased review, that's what I think, and holla back.